How's it going, everyone? Nick Templin here from Templin Scouting, and today we're going to be going over my third ranked prospect for the upcoming 2026 NHL draft, that being right-handed defenseman Keaton Verhoeff, playing at the University of North Dakota this year, and formerly of the, I believe, Victoria Royals, I think was where he played in the WHL last season, and looked very good there. And once again, just a really steady season, I thought, from Verhoeff this year. So we're going to be going in and reviewing some of his highlights from this season. Once again, please be sure to check out Prospect Shifts. They're a fantastic channel that puts together a lot of these shift by shift and highlight videos for a lot of the prospects, not only in this upcoming draft, but some for the future upcoming drafts as well. So if you want to get ahead on a couple of prospects from 2028 or 2029, they've even got, some of those guys as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Get into full screen here and take a look at Keaton Verhoeff. So Verhoeff is kind of a two-way steady defenseman, but obviously in this video we're just going to be focusing on the offensive side of his game. Actually, don't remember what number. I think he was number 3 here at the under 18s tournament last August. So starting off with a few clips like that. First one was just a slap shot rebound that somebody was able to put in. Follows up a good play there and gets the loose puck and puts it into the back of the net. So good sense there to kind of know when to jump into the play there. I don't really know how he saw that one. Tracking the puck well here. You can see right from, right away he's got his head up looking for the outlook pass. Obviously camera cuts away and you don't see the actual pass there, but if you go right back to as soon as he's retrieving the puck, this is like one of the things that's going to be very projectable at the next level. Before he's even picked up the puck, he's already looking down the ice. Huge thing for a defenseman making a breakout pass, especially when you catch the other team changing like that. So then he's picking up the puck and you already know he's found somebody all the way down the ice. Sends 24 down on a break and he's able to bury it. That's Dima Zhilkin, good guy to keep an eye on for the next upcoming draft cycle in 2027. Puck comes back to him, just wicked shot from a point. I mean, through traffic and all that, like hard for a goalie to track. It's not a high percentage play that you see all the time in the NHL anymore, but kind of uses the guy sliding towards him as a screen, who's kind of half-heartedly coming towards him to block the shot, not really putting his whole effort into it. He's able to find the top corner there. Nice shot. Typically, I look for defensemen who shoot low from the point like that, but on that last play, like obviously not a lot of traffic in front, so you just kind of take the best shot that you can, hope it gets past the goalie. That one he's looking for a tip, just happens to get through a crowd, so very projectable play there. I think it does hit a defenseman at the last minute, maybe even, like they do credit him with the goal there, but it does look like maybe it even hit the stick there. Either way, really good placement on the shot. Good release there, good work to kind of move in and take the space given to him. He's able to get right into the top, or like inside the circle there, and make that shot. So good job. Like that's very projectable for the power play at the next level, to kind of take that space that's given to you. Once again, he's able to take space given to him, walk in, and it's another low shot through traffic, which is the way that defensemen score nowadays. Like, you're not going to see them ripping these high shots from the point and beating goalies all the time. It's these low, deceptive through traffic shots that defensemen really need to have success at the next level. Really good backdoor pass there. He's really patient, just walking in, and then all of a sudden he sees a guy just right in good position. Like, all he has to do is just bank it off this guy. Like, this is basically just Verhoeff's goal. He just knows that in order for it to get in the net, he's got to use his guy in front. So really good teammate utilization there, and good vision. Leading the rush this time. Good little setup to his teammate Strindon there, who is able to create some open space and score. It's good to see, your two-way defenseman jump up in the rush like that.
He is the tallest goaltender ever at North Dakota at 6'6". And North
Bit of a funky one there. Not really anything he did to create that, but again, just good offensive zone instincts to just find an open guy there. Does draw a guy away from to kind of open up some space and then slide it back against the grain. So it is a pretty nice play.
He'll reverse that puck over to the opposite corner, and on the change they come back and they score.
Good pass there to the guy back door, who all he had to do is have his stick on the ice. So you can kind of see that in a couple of plays there, where like the guys on the ice around him don't have to be the most skilled finishers. They just have to be ready to get a pass, and he's able to find them. A couple of pre-tourney highlights here. It's a good shot.
In the slot. Wow, what a nice shot there by Verhoeff.
Finds him in the high slot. Again, you can see he likes to activate from the point there. He likes to walk in, take the open space, and just rip shots. So he makes the breakout pass there. Pretty good tape-to-tape. Like, really important to be able to do that at the next level, because it creates the offensive zone possession that leads to a goal there. Takes the shot from the point there that winds up in a rebound that's buried. Jumps up in the rush here. Makes a good little pass in between the skates of the defender there to create an odd man rush. Again, like, you can really see his ability to create offense from various different situations, whether it be in the zone from the point, but also he likes to jump up in the rush. Like, I think there's a real nice simplicity to his offense that is going to be really projectable at the next level. Good pass to the slot there. I mean, again, like, the vision to find that through traffic, it's really impressive stuff. You know, when you kind of compare him to some of the other defensemen in this draft, and we certainly will, the biggest thing that you'll find is there's this like level of maturity with the way that he plays, where he's able to make the difficult plays look simple, whereas a lot of the other guys might be able to do some really flashy things. Like we'll certainly see that from guys like Ryan Lynn and Xavier Villeneuve, who are these really flashy skaters and puck movers, head fakers, who can, you know, do an end-to-end rush with no issue at the levels that they're playing. But when you kind of compare that to what Verhoeff does, it's so much more like what you would expect from a current NHL defenseman, where it's like just finding the open guy and knowing how to utilize his teammates properly. And that's such a huge skill as a defenseman, because so rarely at the next level can a defenseman really carry the offense all by himself. So like that's why a guy like Villeneuve or a guy like Ryan Lynn won't be as projectable, but just has like good traits, and you know, you'd like to see him develop a little bit more.
Taking the pressure. 45 seconds to go, and the penalty to Powell. Verhoeff back to Rickwood, over to Verhoeff.
Yep, good job just sticking with the play there. A little give and go play. Again, just like the teammate utilization is just such a huge asset to Verhoeff's game that I think people are underrating, because you're starting to see him fall on lists, and it's a little bit surprising, because it's like, as far as the defensemen in this draft go, there's nobody here who looks more like an NHL defenseman. Obviously, with defensemen, one of the big things, like, definitely check out shift by shifts for Verhoeff as well, because you want to see what he does defensively as well. I'm happy with the way he plays defensively. I think there's still room to grow there. I think that, you know, he's got a really active stick, and his positioning is great. His skating is really good. He's got some size, but I'd like to see him use his physicality a little bit more. Would kind of be one of the bigger things in the defensive zone. You can look at that play, like he's getting into the play and he's getting ready for a pass back, which might have been the more high percentage play. It just happened to be a really good shot from the forward there that beats the goalie. Just looking like good zone offense there. Doesn't really look like he set that one up, but you know, just good, constantly being active in the play. Yeah, he's taking the point shot, bounces around, ends up back to the other defenseman, Livanavage, who scores.
Will tried to feather one through the traffic to Hendricks and was knocked away. Back come the Hawks over the line on the left.
See what he does there. Okay, yeah, he jumps up into the rush there, and
deflected.
He's able to get. Oh wait,
made the initial
no,
save,
he
and
didn't
it
jump
went
up into the
right
rush. I wonder
long.
how he
Save
ends
it,
up with an
and
assist
the
there.
Hawks over the line
I
to
guess
the
the
left.
third guy doesn't
On
touch it
goal,
here.
and they score.
Yeah, it looks like he goes in off a
Deflected
defender,
Hampton
so he
made the
just
initial
makes the
save, and
breakout
it
pass on that.
went
Again,
long
really
for
important skill
Rashny.
for him.
To Verhoeff. Settles it down, now to Rashny, turns, takes the shot, he scores! Rashny,
Yeah, good little power
under
play
the
movement there with him and his
crossbar, ties it at 3.
him and Rejny there.
Couldn't lift it high enough, though. Cross Curry picks it off, and Canada comes again. Verhoeff right in front. The shot
Jumping up
scores!
into the rush and getting a good little finish on the
That
chance
will
there.
count. 4-0 Canada.
Oh no, that wasn't him. That was Jacobson scored. My bad. I just saw 18 and I was assuming it was still him. Good pass across though.
He'll drop to Adam Valentini. He shoots, scores! What a quick strike, Adam Valentini!
I guess he sends him on the breakout there. I didn't really notice. Oh yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah. And then he drives a little bit to the net there. Would maybe like to see him dig harder towards the net at the next level instead of kind of stopping halfway. Also would like to maybe see his teammate wait for him to create a bit more of a screen there. Good play there to open up some space. Just carries it down the half wall, heads up the whole way. Like that's a huge trait with him, is just like he's always looking for the next pass. So definitely a high upside player, but also a guy who has a really good baseline that you know he's going to be a solid NHL player at the next level no matter what, but also has the chance to be a really good star defenseman too. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think about Keaton Verhoeff down in the comments below, and continue to let me know what prospects you want me to talk about next.